Music fans, rejoice! The 2023 Grammy nominations were announced on Tuesday and some of this past year's top performers and recording artists made the list. The nominations were announced during a livestream from the GRAMMY Museum in Los Angeles, which featured Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr., as well as some special guests like Cyndi Lauper, Smokey Robinson, Olivia Rodrigo, Machine Gun Kelly and more. The selection process for the Grammy Awards was altered last May, following very public criticisms from The Weeknd. The show no longer uses anonymous review committees to determine its nominees, however, this year also saw prominent artists like Drake and Silk Sonic declining to submit their latest projects for consideration. See who made this year's list below. Record of the Year: Don't Shut Me Down, ABBA Easy on Me, Adele Break My Soul, Beyoncé Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige You and Me on the Rock, Brandi Carlile feat. Lucious Woman, Doja Cat Bad Habit, Steve Lacy The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar About Damn Time, Lizzo As It Was, Harry Styles Song of the Year ABCDEFU, Gayle About Damn Time, Lizzo All Too Well, 10-minute version, the short film, Taylor Swift As It Was, Harry Styles Bad Habit, Steve Lacy Break My Soul, Beyoncé Easy on Me, Adele God Did, DJ Khaled feat. Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend Friday The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar Just Like That, Bonnie Raitt Album of the Year Voyage, ABBA 30, Adele Un Verano Sin T, Bad Bunny Renaissance, Beyoncé Good Morning Gorgeous, Deluxe, Mary J. Blige In These Silent Days, Brandi Carlile Music of the Spheres, Coldplay Mr. Morale The Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar Special, Lizzo Harry's House, Harry Styles Best New Artist Anita Omar Apollo Domi J.D. Beck Samara Joy Lado Manskin Muni Long Toby and Wigway Molly Tuttle Wet Leg Best Pop Solo Performance Easy on Me, Adele Moscow Mule, Bad Bunny Woman, Doja Cat Bad Habit, Steve Lacy About Damn Time, Lizzo As It Was, Harry Styles Best Pop Duo, Group Performance Don't Shut Me Down, ABBA Bam Bam, Camila Cabello feat. Ed Sheeran My Universe, Coldplay BTS I Like You, A Happier Song, Post Malone Doja Cat Unholy, Sam Smith Kim Petras Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album Higher, Michael Bublé When Christmas Comes Around, Kelly Clarkson I Dream of Christmas, Extended, Norah Jonas Evergreen, Pentatonix Thank You, Diana Ross Best Pop Vocal Album Voyage, ABBA 30, Adele Music of the Spheres, Coldplay Special, Lizzo Harry's House, Harry Styles Best Dance, Electronic Recording Break My Soul, Beyoncé Rosewood, Bonobo Don't Forget My Love, Diplo Miguel I Am Good, Blue, David Guetta BB Rexa Intimidated, Catronata feat. H.E.R. On My Knees, Rufus Du Sol Best Dance, Electronic Music Album Renaissance, Beyoncé Fragments, Bonobo Diplo The Last Goodbye, Odessa Surrender, Rufus Du Sol Best Contemporary Instrumental Album Between Dreaming and Joy, Jeff Coffin Not Tight, Domi J.D. Beck Blues, Grant Geisman Jacob's Ladder, Brad Meldo Empire Central, Snarky Puppy Best Rock Performance So Happy It Hurts, Bryan Adams Old Man, Beck Wild Child, The Black Keys Broken Horses, Brandi Carlile Crawl, Idols Patient No. 9, Ozzy Osbourne feat. Jeff Beck Holiday, Turnstile Best Metal Performance Call Me Little Sunshine, Ghost Well Be Back, Megadeth Kill or Be Killed, Muse Degradation Rules, Ozzy Osbourne feat. Tony Iommi Blackout, Turnstile Best Rock Song Black Summer, Red Hot Chili Peppers Blackout, Turnstile Broken Horses, Brandi Carlile Harmonia's Dream, The War on Drugs Patient No. 9, Ozzy Osbourne feat. Jeff Beck Best Rock Album Dropout Boogie, The Black Keys The Boy Named If, Elvis Costello The Imposter's Crawler, Idols Mainstream Sellout, Machine Gun Kelly Patient No. 9, Ozzy Osbourne Lucifer on the Sofa, Spoon Best Alternative Music Performance There It Better Be a Mirrorball, Arctic Monkeys Certainty, Big Thief King, Florence and the Machine Chaise Long, Wet Leg Spitting Off the Edge of the World, Yeah Yeah Yeah's feat. Perfume Genius Best Alternative Music Album We, Arcade, Firedragon New Warm Mountain I Believe in You, Big Thief Basora, Bjork Wet Leg Cool It Down, Yeah Yeah's Best R&B Performance Virgo's Groove, Beyonce Here With Me, Mary J. Blige featuring Anderson .Paak Over, Lucky Day Hours Muni Long Hurt Me So Good, Jasmine Sullivan Best Traditional R&B Performance Do For Love, Snow Allegra Keeps On Fallin', Babyface Feat. Ella My Plastic Off the Sofa, Beyonce Round Midnight, Adam Blackstone Feat. Jasmine Sullivan Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige Best R&B Song Cuff It, Beyonce Good Morning Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige Hours, Muni Long Hurt Me So Good, Jasmine Sullivan Please Don't Walk Away, P.J. Morton Best Progressive R&B Album Operation Funk, Corey Henry Gemini Writes, Steve Lacy Drones, Terrace Martin Starfruit, Moonchild Red Balloon, Tanks and the Bangas Best R&B Album Good Morning Gorgeous, Deluxe, Mary J. Blige Breezy, Deluxe, Chris Brown Black Radio 3, Robert Glasper Candy Drip, Lucky Day Watch the Sun, P.J. Morton Best Rap Performance God Did, DJ Khaled featuring Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend Friday Vegas, Doja Cat Pushin' P, Gunna Future Feat. Young Thug FNF, Let's Go, Hit Kid Glorilla The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar Best Melodic Rap Performance Beautiful, DJ Khaled Feat. Future SZA Wait For You, Future Feat. Drake Thames First Class, Jack Harlow Die Hard, Kendrick Lamar Fest. Blast Amanda Riper Big Energy, Live, Latto Best Rap Song Churchill Downs, Jack Harlow Feat. Drake God Did, DJ Khaled Feat. Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, John Legend Friday The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar Pushin' P, Gunna Future Feat. Young Thug Wait For You, Future Feat. Drake Thames Best Rap Album God Did, DJ Khaled I Never Liked You, Future Come Home The Kids Miss You, Jack Harlow Mr. Morale The Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar It's Almost Dry, Pusha T Best Country Solo Performance Heart First, Kelsey Ballerini Something in the Orange, Zach Bryan In His Arms, Miranda Lambert Circles Around This Town, Maren Morris Live Forever, Willie Nelson Best Country Duo, Group Performance Wishful Drinking, Ingrid Andress Sam Hunt Midnight Rider's Prayer, Brothers Osborne Outrun In Your Memory, Luke Combs Miranda Lambert Does He Love You, Revisited, Reba McEntire Dolly Parton Never Wanted to Be That Girl, Carly Pearce Ashley McBride Going Where the Lonely Go, Robert Plant Alison Krauss Best Country Song Circles Around This Town, Maren Morris Doin' This, Luke Combs I Bet You Think About Me, Taylor's Version, From the Vault, Taylor Swift If I Was a Cowboy, Miranda Lambert Ill Love You Till the Day I Die, Willie Nelson Till You Can't, Cody Johnson Best Country Album Growin' Up, Luke Combs Palomino, Miranda Lambert Ashley McBride Presents, Lindival, Ashley McBride Humble Quest, Maren Morris A Beautiful Time, Willie Nelson Best New Age, Ambient or Chant Album Positano Songs, Will Ackerman Joy, Paul Avgerino's Mantra Americana, Maddie Doss and Dave Stringer with Bhakti Without Borders The Passenger, Cheryl B. Engelhardt Mystic Mirror, White Sun Best Improvised Jazz Solo Rounds, Live, Ambrose Ackenmusier, Soloist Keep Holding On, Gerald Albright, Soloist Falling, Melissa Aldana, Soloist Call of the Drum, Marcus Baylor, Soloist Cherokee, Coco, John Beasley, Soloist Endangered Species, Wayne Shorter and Leo Genovese, Soloist Best Jazz Vocal Album The Evening, Live at Apparatus, The Baylor Project Linger a While, Samara Joy Fade to Black, Carmen Lundy 50, The Manhattan Transfer with the WDR Funkhouse Orchestra Ghost Song, Cecile McLaurin Salvant Best Jazz Instrumental Album New Standards Volume 1. Terry Lyne Carrington, Chris Davis, Linda May Hano, Nicholas Payton and Matthew Stevens Live in Italy, Peter Erskine Trio Long Gone, Joshua Redman, Brad Meldo, Christian McBride and Brian Blade live at the Detroit Jazz Festival, Wayne Shorter, Terry Lyne Carrington, Leo Genovese and Esperanza Spalding Parallel Motion, Yellow Jackets Best Large Jazz Ensemble Album Bird Lies, John Beasley, Magnus Lindgren and SWR Big Band Remembering Bob Friedman, Ron Carter The Jazzar Festival Big Band directed by Christian Jacob Generation Gap Jazz Orchestra, Stephen Paithka, Bijan Watson, Generation Gap Jazz Orchestra Center Stage, Steve Gadd, Eddie Gomez, Ronnie Cuber and WDR Big Band conducted by Michael Abeen. Architecture of Storms, Remy LaBeouf's Assembly of Shadows. Best Latin Jazz Album. Fandango at the Wall in New York, Arturo O'Farrell and the Afro-Latin Jazz Orchestra featuring the Congra Patria Son Jarocho Collective. Chrysalida, Danilo Perez featuring the Global Messengers. IFUO, Flora Porum Rhythm Soul, Arturo Sandoval. Musica de las Americas, Miguel Zenon. Best Gospel Performance, Song Positive, Erica Campbell. When I Pray, Do Kingdom, Maverick City Music and Kirk Franklin. The Better Benediction, P.J. Morton feat. Zacardi Cortez, Gene Moore, Samote, Tim Rogers and Darrell Walls. Get Up, Ty Tribbett. Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance, Song God Really Loves Us, Radio Version, Crowder feat. Dante Bowie and Maverick City Music. So Good, Do For God Is With Us, for King Country and Hillary Scott. Fear Is Not My Future, Maverick City Music and Kirk Franklin. Holy Forever, Chris Tomlin. Hymn of Heaven, Radio Version, Phil Wickham. Best Gospel Album. Die to Live, Miranda Curtis. Breakthrough, The Exodus, Live, Ricky Dillard. Clarity, Do Kingdom. Book 1 Deluxe, Maverick City Music and Kirk Franklin. All Things New, Ty Tribbett. Best Contemporary Christian Music Album. Lion, Elevation Worship. Breathe, Maverick City Music. Life After Death, Toby Mac. Always, Chris Tomlin. My Jesus, Ann Wilson. Best Roots Gospel Album. Let's Just Praise the Lord, Gaither Vocal Band. Confessio, Irish American Roots, Keith and Kristen Getty. The Willie Nelson Family, Willie Nelson. 222, Karen Peck and New River. The Urban Hymnal, Tennessee State University Marching Band. Best Latin Pop Album. Aguilera, Christina Aguilera. Pasearos, Rubian Blades and Boca Libre de Adentro Pa Afuera, Camilo Viajante, Fonseca. Dharma Plus, Sebastian Yatra. Best Musica Urbana Album. Trap Cape, Vol. 2, Rao Alejandro Un Verano Sin Ti, Bad Bunny Legendaddy, Daddy Yankee La 167, Farruko. The Love Sex Tape, Maluma. Best Latin Rock or Alternative Album. El Alimento, Simafunk. Tinta y Tiempo, Jorge Drexler. 1940, Carmen, Mon Laferte. Legoria, Gabby Moreno. Los Años Salvajes, Fito Paez. Motomami, Rosalia. Best Regional Mexican Music Album, including Tejano, Abeja, Reina Chiquis. Un Canto por Mexico, El Musical, Natalia Lafourcade. La Reunion, Deluxe, Los Tigres del Norte EP No. 1, Forajido. Christian Nodal. Que Ganas de Vert, Deluxe, Marco Antonio Solis. Best Tropical Latin Album. Paula Boy, Mark Anthony. Quiero Vert Feliz, La Santa Cecilia. Lado A Lado B, Victor Manuel Legendario, Tito Nieves. Imagines Latinas, Spanish Harlem Orchestra. Cumbiana 2, Carlos Vives. Best American Roots Performance. Someday It'll All Make Sense, Bluegrass Version, Bill Anderson feat. Dolly Parton. Life According to Rachel, Madison Cunningham. Oh Betty, Fantastic. Negrito. Stompin' Ground, Aaron Neville with the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. Prodigal Daughter, Aoife O'Donovan and Allison Russell. Best Americana Performance. Silver Moon, a tribute to Michael Nesmith. Eric Alexandrakis. There You Go Again, Asleep at the Wheel feat. Lyle Lovett. The Message, Blind Boys of Alabama feat. Black Violin. You and Me on the Rock, Brandi Carlile feat. Lucius. Made Up Mind, Bonnie Raitt. Best American Roots Song. Bright Star, Anais Mitchell. Forever, Sheryl Crow. High and Lonesome, Robert Plant. Alison Krauss. Just Like That, Bonnie Raitt. Prodigal Daughter, Aoife O'Donovan. Allison Russell. You and Me on the Rock, Brandi Carlile feat. Lucius. Best Americana Album. In These Silent Days, Brandi Carlile. Things Happened That Way, Drive. John Good to Be, Kev Mo. Raise the Roof, Robert Plant. Allison Krauss. Just Like That. Bonnie Raitt. Best Bluegrass Album. Toward the Fray, The Infamous Stringdusters. Almost Proud, The Del McCurry Band. Calling You From My Mountain, Peter Rowan. Crooked Tree, Molly Tuttle and Golden Highway. Get Yourself Outside, Yonder Mountain String Band. Best Traditional Blues Album. Heavy Load Blues, Gubbit Mule. The Blues Don't Lie, Buddy Guy. Get On Board, Taj Mahal and Ry Cooder. The Sun Is Shining Down, John Mayall. Mississippi Sun, Charlie Musselwhite. Best Contemporary Blues Album. Done Come Too Far, Shamikia Copeland. Crown, Eric Gale's Bloodline. Maintenance, Ben Harper. Set Sail, North Mississippi All-Stars. Brother Johnny, Edgar Winter. Best Folk Album. Spellbound, Judy Collins Revealer, Madison Cunningham The Light at the End of the Line, Janice Ian Age of Apathy, Aoife O'Donovanho on Church Street, Punch Brothers Best Regional Roots Music Album Full Circle, Sean Ardwan and Creole Rock and Soul Feat. LSU Golden Band from Tigerland Natalie Nolani, Natalie I Kamau Halal Hula Kaili O Nolani, live at the Getty Center, Halal Hula Kaili O Nolani Lucky Man, Nathan and the Zydeco Cha Chaz live at the 2022 New Orleans Jazz Heritage Festival, Ranky Tanky Best Reggae Album The Calling, Kabaka Pyramid Gifted, Coffee Scorcha, Sean Paul Third Times The Charm, Protege Com Fly With Mi, Shaggy Best Global Music Performance Uderona, Rudolph and Anushka Shankar Gimme Love, Matt B and Eddie Kenzo Last, Burna Boy Neva Bow Down, Rocky Dawuni featuring Bulavak H3RO Bayatha, Bouter Kellerman, Zakes Buntwini and Nomsebo Zakode Best Global Music Album Sharuat, Berkeley Indian Ensemble Love, Damini, Burna Boy Queen of Sheba, Angelique Kidjo Ibrahim Malouf Between Us. Live, Anushka Shankar, Metropole Orchestra Jules Buckley featuring Manu Delago Sakura, Masa Takumi Best Children's Music Album Into the Little Blue House, Wendy and DB Los Fabulosos, Lucky Diaz and the Family Jam Band The Movement, Alphabet Rockers Ready Set Go. Divinity Rocks Space Cadet, Justin Roberts Best Audio Book, Narration, and Storytelling Recording Act Like You Got Some Sense, Jamie Foxx All About Me, My Remarkable Life in Show Business by Mel Brooks, Aristotle and Dante Dive Into the Waters of the World, Lin-Manuel Miranda Finding Me, Viola Davis Music is History, Questlove Best Spoken Word Poetry Album Black Men Are Precious, Ethelbert Miller Call Us What We Carry, Poems, Amanda Gorman Hiding in Plain View, Malcolm Jamal Warner The Poet Who Sat by the Door, J. Ivy You Will Be Someone's Ancestor. Act Accordingly, Amir Suleiman Best Comedy Album The Closer, Dave Chappelle Comedy Monster, Jim Gaffigan A Little Brains, A Little Talent, Randy Rainbow Sorry, Louis CKWE All Screen, Patton Oswalt Best Musical Theater Album Caroline, Change Into the Woods, 2022 Broadway Cast Recording MJ the Musical Mr. Saturday Night 6, live on opening night A Strange Loop Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media Elvis Encanto Stranger Things, soundtrack from the Netflix series, Season 4, Volume 2, Top Gun, Maverick West Side Story Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media The Batman, Michael Giacchino, Composer Encanto, Jermaine Franco, Composer No Time to Die, Hans Zimmer, Composer The Power of the Dog, Johnny Greenwood, Composer Succession, Season 3, Nicholas Breitel, Composer Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games and Other Interactive Media Aliens, Fireteam Elite, Austin Wintory, Composer Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok, Stephanie Economo, Composer Call of Duty, Vanguard, Bear McCreary, Composer Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Richard Jacques, Composer Old World, Christopher Tin, Composer Best Song Written for Visual Media Be Alive from King Richard, Beyonce Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing, Taylor Swift Hold My Hand from Top Gun, Maverick, Lady Gaga Keep Rising, The Woman King from The Woman King, Jesse Wilson feat. Angelique Kidjo Nobody Like You, from Turning Red, 4 Town, Jordan Fisher, Phineas O'Connell, Josh Levi, Topher Go, Grayson Villanueva We Don't Talk About Bruno, from Encanto, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Songwriter, Carolina Gaitan, Legata, Mauro Castillo, Adassa, Renzi Felice, Diane Guerrero, Stephanie Beatriz Encanto, Cast. Best Instrumental Composition African Tales, Paquito Dirivera, Composer, Tasha Warren and Dave Egger, El Pays Invisible, Miguel Zenon, Composer, Miguel Zenon, Jose Antonio Zayas Caban, Ryan Smith and Casey Rappin, Fronteras, Borders, Sweet, Al Musafir Blues, Danilo Perez, Composer, Danilo Perez featuring the Global Messengers, Refuge, Jeffrey Keyser, Composer, Jeffrey Keyser, Snapshots, Pascal LaBeouf, Composer, Tasha Warren and Dave Egger. Best Arrangement, Instrumental or a cappella As Days Go By, an arrangement of the Family Matters theme song. Armand Hudden, arranger, Armand Hudden featuring Terrell Hunt and Just Six, How Deep Is Your Love, Matt Cusson, arranger, King's Return, main titles, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Danny Elfman, arranger, Danny Elfman, Minnesota. Y. Remy LaBeouf, arranger, Remy LaBeouf, Scrapple from the Apple. John Beasley, arranger, Magnus Lindgren, John Beasley and the SWR Big Band featuring Martin Aor. Best Arrangement, Instruments and Vocals. Let It Happen, Louis Cole, arranger, Louis Cole. Never Gonna Be Alone, Jacob Collier, arranger, Jacob Collier featuring Lizzie McAlpine and John Mayer. Optimistic Voices, No Love Dying, Cecile McLaurin Salvant, arranger, Cecile McLaurin Salvant. Songbird, orchestral version, Vince Mendoza, arranger, Christine McVie. 2 + 2 = 5, Nathan Schramm and Becca Stevens, arrangers, Becca Stevens and Ataka Quartet. Best Recording Package. Beginningless Beginning, Chun Tien Shaw and Ching Yang Chao. Art Directors, Tamsui Kabalan Chinese Orchestra. Divers, William Stichter. Art Director, Saporis. Everything Was Beautiful, Mark Farrow. Art Director, Spiritualized. Telos, Ming Lu. Art Director, Fan Voyeurist, TNSN Division. Art Director, Under Oath. Best Boxed or Special Limited Edition Package. Artists inspired by music, Interscope Reimagined, Josh Abraham, Steve Berman, Jimmy Iovine, John Janik and Jason Sengaman. Art Directors, various artists, Big Mess, Barrett Gwendolyn Gilma. Art Director, Danny Elfman. Black Pumas, Collector's Edition Box Set, Jenna Krakenberger, Anna McCaleb and Preacher. Art Directors, Black Pumas. Book, Paul Sarr. Art Director, They Might Be Giants. In and Out of the Garden, Madison Square Garden, 81, 82 feet 83. Lisa Glines, Doran Tyson and Dave Van Patten. Art Directors, The Grateful Dead. Best Album Notes. The American Clave Recordings, Fernando Gonzalez. Album Notes Writer, Astor Piazzolla, Andy Irvine and Paul Brady. Gareth Murphy. Album Notes Writer, Andy Irvine and Paul Brady. Harry Parch, 1942. John Schneider. Album Notes Writer, Harry Parch. Life's Work, A Retrospective, Ted Olson. Album Notes Writer, Doc Watson. Yankee Hotel Foxtrot, 20th Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition, Bob Mayer. Album Notes Writer, Wilco. Best Historical Album Against the Odds, 1974 to 1982, Blondie the Goldberg Variations, The Complete Unreleased, 1981 Studio Sessions, Glenn Gould, Life's Work, A Retrospective, Doc Watson To Whom It May Concern, Freestyle Fellowship Yankee Hotel Foxtrot, 20th Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition, Wilco Songwriter of the Year, Non-Classical Amy Allen Nija Charles Tobias Jesso Jr. The Dream Laura Veltz Best Engineered Album, Non-Classical Adolescence, Bank Black Radio 3, Robert Glasper Chloe and the Next 20th Century, Father John Misty Harry's House, Harry Styles Wet Leg Producer of the Year, Non-Classical Jack Antonoff Dan Auerbach Boy -1 Da Dahi Dernst DeMille Emile 2 Best Remixed Recording About Damn Time, Purple Disco Machine Remix. Purple Disco Machine, Remixer, Lizzo, Break My Soul, Terry Hunter Remix, Terry Hunter, Remixer, Beyonce, Easy Lover, Fortet Remix, Fortet, Remixer, Ellie Goulding, Slow Song, Paul Woolford Remix, Paul Woolford, Remixer, The Knots and Dragonette, Too Late Now, Soulwax Remix, Soulwax, Remixers, Wet Leg. Best Immersive Audio Album Aguilera, Christina Aguilera Divine Tides, Stuart Copeland and Ricky Kedge Memories. Do Not Open, The Chainsmokers Picturing the Invisible, Focus 1, Jane Ira Bloom 2 Behun, Beatitudes for a Wounded World, Nidarosdomens Gentekor and Trondheim Celestine Best Engineered Album, Classical Bates, Philharmonia Fantastique, The Making of the Orchestra, Edwin Outwater and Chicago Symphony Orchestra Beethoven, Symphony No. 6, Stucky, Silent Spring, Manfred Honeck and Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra Perspectives, Third Coast Percussion Tubehun, Beatitudes for a Wounded World, Anita Breivik, Nidarosdomens Gentekor and Trondheim Celestine Williams, Violin Concerto No. 2 Selected Film Themes, Anne-Sophie Mutter, John Williams and Boston Symphony Orchestra Producer of the Year, Classical Jonathan Allen Christoph Frank James Ginsberg Elaine Martoni Judith Sherman Best Orchestral Performance Adams, John Luther, Sila, The Breath of the World, Doug Perkins, Conductor off Michigan Department of Chamber Music and University of Michigan Percussion Ensemble. Dvorak, Symphonies Nos. 7 to 9, Gustavo Dudamel, Conductor, Los Angeles Philharmonic. Eastman, Stay on It, Christopher Roundtree, Conductor, Wild Up. John Williams, The Berlin Concert, John Williams, conductor, Berliner Philharmoniker. Works by Florence Price, Jesse Montgomery, Valerie Coleman, Michael Repper, conductor, New York Youth Symphony. Best Opera Recording Aucoin, Eurydice, Yannick Nazit-Sagan, conductor, Barry Banks, Nathan Berg, Joshua Hopkins, Aaron Morley and Jakub Józef Orlinsky, David Frost, producer, the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra, the Metropolitan Opera Chorus. Blanchard, Fire Shut Up in My Bones, Yannick Nazit-Sagan, conductor, Angel Blue, Will Liberman, Latonia Moore and Walter Russell III, David Frost, producer, the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra, the Metropolitan Opera Chorus. Davis, X, The Life and Times of Malcolm X, Gil Rose, conductor, Renita Miller, Whitney Morrison, Victor Robertson and Devone Tynes, Gil Rose, producer, Boston Modern Orchestra Project, Odyssey Opera Chorus. Best Choral Performance Bach Street. John Passion, John Elliott Gardiner, conductor, English Baroque Soloists, Monteverdi Choir. Born, Donald Nally, conductor, Dominic German, Marin Montalbano, Rebecca Myers and James Reese, The Crossing. Verdi, Requiem, The Met Remembers 9/11, Yannick Nazit-Sagan, conductor, Donald Palumbo, chorus master, Michelle DeYoung, Eric Owens, Alan Perez and Matthew Polenzani, the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra, the Metropolitan Opera Chorus. Best Chamber Music, Small Ensemble Performance Beethoven, Complete String Quartets, Volume 2, The Middle Quartets, Dover Quartet Musical Remembrances, Neve Trio Perspectives, Third Coast Percussion Shaw, Evergreen, Ataka Quartet What is American, publ Quartet Best Classical Instrumental Solo Abels, Isolation Variation, Hilary Hahn Bach, The Art of Life, Daniil Trifonov Beethoven, Diabelli Variations, Mitsuko Uchida Letters for the Future, Time for Three, Xian Zhang, conductor, the Philadelphia Orchestra, A Night in Upper Town, the music of Zoran Krajicic, Mok Gurgic Best Classical Solo Vocal Album Eden, Joyce DiDonato, soloist, Maxim Emelianichev, conductor, Il Pomo d'Oro, How Do I Find You, Sasha Cook, soloist, Kirill Kuzmin, pianist Okpebholo, Lord, How Come Me Here, Will Liverman, soloist, Paul Sanchez, pianist, Jane I. Bridges and Con Thomason Reedus, Stranger, works for tenor by Nico Muli, Nicholas Fan, soloist, Eric Jacobson, Brooklyn Rider and the Knights, Reginald Mobley, Voice of Nature, The Anthropocene, Renee Fleming, soloist, Yannick Nazit-Sagan, pianist Best Classical Compendium and Adoption Story, Star Parodi Kid Wackley, Jeff Fair, Star Parodi Kid Wackley, producers Aspire, J.P. Geoffrey Sung-Hee Lee, Enrico Fagone, conductor, Jonathan Allen, producer A Concert for Ukraine, Yannick Nazit-Sagan, conductor, David Frost, producer The Lost Birds, Voces 8, Barnaby Smith Christopher Tin, conductors, Sean Patrick Flahavan Christopher Tin, producers Best Music Video Easy on Me, Adele Yet to Come, BTS Woman, Doja Cat The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar As It Was, Harry Styles All Too Well, The Short Film, Taylor Swift Best Music Film Adele One Night Only, Adele Our World, Justin Bieber Billie Eilish Live at the O2, Billie Eilish Motomami, Rosalia TikTok Live Performance, Rosalia Jazz Fest, A New Orleans Story, various artists A Band of Brotherhood A Barn, Neil Young and Crazy Horse. The 65th Annual Grammy Awards will take place on Sunday, Feb. 5, 2023, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time and will broadcast and stream live on CBS and Paramount+. Follow along at etonline.com for everything you need to get ready for music's biggest night, including how to watch Grammy performers and more. Grammys 2022, biggest wins, standout performances and fashion highlights. This video is unavailable because we were unable to load a message from our sponsors. If you are using ad blocking software, please disable it and reload the page.